now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And this will be a time. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's the former number 2 pick, the Pro Bowler Saquon Barkley. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 10.
A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Good for the Giants. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
6-6, pull it high.
Think you gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this?
Go.
No gain on the dump off. It's 2nd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here we go.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Smooth.
And they are going for it. Here's Hill. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A 1st down carry for Barkley. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". I got you. I got you.
Hit it.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Jones, he'll take a shot for the... And he's got it! Touchdown, Giants! A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Rosas good with the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Watch the screen. Gun.
Mike 55.
Gun.
55. Let's go, defense. Hey.
Gun.
Man up, D. Hey, check Mike.
Hey, receiver.
Watching the grind.
On 1st and 10, Cousins lets it go for Nelson. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Vikings. J.J. Nelson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Escaping the pressure right. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball. Snap.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. A lot of eyes on Golden Tate this year to see if he can take over some of the production that OBJ had before he got shipped to Cleveland. You know, Beckham had 1,000-yard seasons 4 of his 5 years in New York. Golden Tate struggled at the end of last year in Philadelphia, but he had a really good run in Detroit, including 3,000-yard seasons in the middle of this decade. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another first and 10 here.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready?
Throwing, Jones. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Evan Ingram, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are once again going to retake the lead. And the kick here no good, but a penalty flag is down. Looks like he got run into. Rosas to add the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Bring up 48. Mark 55. Mark 55. We own it. We own it. Zebra, zebra, zebra. Recon, 132 fighter. We go, bring the energy.
Here's Dalvin Cook, third year back from Florida State. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Good route here. Hey, Alpha. 55 to Mike. And let's go hard.
On second and 15 now. Cousins. He's going to launch this thing way down. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, first and 10 at the 48-yard line. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
It's second down.
Go. 55, Mike, 55. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the block. Gun. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. Here we go. Check. Lucky. Right there.
Throwing, Cousins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Bravo! Watch the whip. Gun! What do you want? Listen to me. Hey, flipper! Hey, exit! Slam!
From the gun, here's Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to the ground, Cook. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Cousins gives way to Cook. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Hey, Orbit! Rhino! Check 52!
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down.
Hey, Echo! General West! Hey, we're good! Gun! Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Now Cousins on 4th down. He's going to look. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Hey, Steamer. Hey, Zoo. Gun. Check 55 to Mike. They gonna need some therapy after this.
Working out of the gun, Cousins completes it to the fullback, Ham. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Mike 55. Hey, eat. Hey, keep it up. Yellow. I got one. Mike 55.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That good for 19 and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Jones. He hits his target. It's the tight end, Torlolo.
Here we go.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Let him go by a little too easily there.
Well, that's what we saw on film, isn't it? His head goes down oftentimes when he goes to punch, when he's trying to block. And when you do that, you can't see your target. He went right past him and made the play.
30 base. 59. It's been a long day for you. Get it.
On 2nd and 12, Jones. They're going to set up the screen here. This is Grant. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, Grant. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Jones operating from the gun. This is caught, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Evan Ingram with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. Check safety. Check safety. Under 2. 10. He's gone. We got double up. Gone. 55. Hey, Foxtrot. 55.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins caught by Nelson. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
I can't believe they even let you play. Mike 55. Hey, eat. Done. 55 is my guy. 55. 300. It's just me and you. It's just me. Hey, World. Mike 55. Here we go. Hot.
Cousins on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Kyler Fackrell able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On play action, Cousins lets it go for Nelson. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Final play of the half, Cousins. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41.
They'll run it again with Barkley. It's a room to maneuver. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jones eluding the pressure right. Gets this one to his running back, Wayne Gallman. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Wayne Gallman, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Giants are on. It's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
Check 4, check 4. Check.
382, let's 50.
First down, here's the run with Cook. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
Hey,
Brings
Mike,
up
7.
2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Gun.
55.
All day, baby, all day. Switch.
On 2nd and 7, Cousins. Being chased out left.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Hey, Wahoo!
On 3rd down, Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Play action now. Cousins. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Listen to me. 55.
Now Cousins lets it go for Nelson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
3rd and long for Cousins. Going for the deep ball. Looks for Nelson, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. He completes it to Tate. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. On first down, Barkley. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. That's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. They'll go to Barkley again. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. On third down, Barkley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
59. Mike's 59.
Rip left, rip left.
Topper, topper. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Recon, 132 fighter.
Rip right.
Check. Cross. Get it.
Off the bootleg. Jones. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
Small. Mike 5'9". Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. 5.
Now Jones to throw on third down. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Jones pass intended for Evan Ingram. Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll try and throw for it here. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. The 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. They'll run on first down. Barkley. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
General West. Hey, Ken. Hey, we're good.
Following the interception, Cousins lets it go. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Vikings. J.J. Nelson, an 80-yard touchdown as his guys are able to pull a bit closer. Cousins to the goal line, but it's incomplete. A very pivotal two-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, and now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think
the Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Anthony Zettel popping in for the sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones, and a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Bring up 48. Gun. Right there in the middle. 55.
Hey, check right, check.
Yellow.
A first down throw for Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. First play of the drive in their hip pocket. Of course, the focus here has to be the touchdown of the 2-point conversion. Field goals aren't going to help you.
Yeah, but how about that first play of the drive? Just to get them started, nice gain, got some positive momentum going. They're on their way, and they don't have to rush.
On 2nd down, it's Cook, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Kirk Cousins last year started all 16 games, but only led the Vikes to just 1 fourth-quarter comeback like he's trying to do here.
Gun.
They go play action. Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Williams picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
All day. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Shit.
Hey, Ken.
Cousins. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Oh, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Hey, Ringo, 48. Check 24. Hey, flipper. No. Off. Watch it. Two. Hey, Alpha.
Back to it after the pick six. Cousins. He completes it to Nelson. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. And the pressure gets to him again. Kyler Fackrell in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Hey, stand up. Rock it.
Now Mannion with his first toss since coming in. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, Steelers. Check. Hey, exit. Slow. Gun. Check. Rhino.
4th down, Cousins. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Throwing on second down. Hill, flush to his right. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Here's Hill. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Jones now throwing on 4th down. And that is incomplete. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Throwing, Cousins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Jones going to throw again. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Good route here. It's outfield. It's outfield.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. On 1st down, it's Grant. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go, D. You draw Parker. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Hey, Zoo. 54, Mike.
From the 22, Jones. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. On 3rd down, Grant. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. On 4th down, Jones. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Giants, they move a step.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view, hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks, I got some shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job, pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one, they wanna keep me, oh that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket, don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want